So, but this is what we're trapped in. We're trapped in this cycle of consciousness, experiencing time. And this is what they talk about in all these ancient philosophies. This is nirvana. This is the inner peace. This is enlightenment. This is returning beyond the cycle of life and death, is this. So, but we can have this right now, because this is me. I'm a singularity of consciousness. I'm going around and around, but all I've got to do is go to the middle. Close my eyes, concentrate on this point here, and try and disappear back beyond time. And you can achieve it. And you only need a moment, 1 second. If I can achieve a state of meditation of 1 second, gone to this point of nothingness. This is timeless, timeless, bodiless. Here there is no experience. I'm unconscious. We know what unconsciousness is, knocked unconscious. For a moment you're gone. You don't remember what happened. What happened? You were in the unconscious state. It's timeless and bodiless. If I can achieve a timeless state for a second, it will feel like 100 years. So when we practice our meditation, our chi, don't give up thinking, oh, I can never do it. I've got no time. I've got no time to relax. You don't need any time to relax. You only need 1 second. 1 second, if you achieve this state, is 100 years. You'll go like this, silent for a second. It's like you're dropping off for a second and drop off. Boom, wake up. What happened? How much time passed? I don't know. That could have been 100 years. You'll come back refreshed. You've gone back to ether. You've gone back to spirit. You've released yourself. For a moment, you've released yourself from this cycle of experience. And the trouble is, we get stuck in this and we don't enjoy life anymore. You know, waking life is, oh, this is hell. We don't like it. And in the dream, we have pain. Again, the dream is hell. Oh, another dream and a nightmare. But this could also be heaven. This can also be heaven, and this can also be heaven. It all depends on how we approach it. Usually the case that it is hell is because we do not believe we can do anything about it. It is heaven when we realize we can do something about it. We can do something about it. And this is what we have to do. We go inwards, we practice our chi, we practice our meditation. And that's what this whole channel is all about, body efficiency training. I've trained my body first, because my body, if I can get my whole body into a better alignment, so the energy in my body is working, then I can achieve a better state of balance. See, my body, I'm locked out of alignment. My mind is always distracted by this misalignment, by this pain in my body. The moment I can get my body into a better position, what happens is the magnetic field lines up better. My magnetic field aligns, and this point of inertia becomes clearer, and it becomes stronger. And I've got something to focus on, and I focus inwards towards this point of inertia. But also remember, this point of inertia goes out to ether and goes down to the earth. It will go off to infinity, down to infinity. But when I go off to infinity, it's the same as if I've come to the middle. So this point is the point where the universe begins and it ends. I go off to the full universe, come back to the middle. So this point of inertia, this is what we're working on. And you work on the body, and then you work on the mind. These two things have got to work together. The spirit, the soul, and the body come together in the heart. We're building our soul power. This is soul power. Soul power. And soul power will allow us to have a certain amount of control over our lives. We can't control everything, but we can control what goes on inside our body and goes on inside our mind. And if we can get some control of this cycle, we can turn life into more of a heaven than a hell. It's to do with the attitude. It's to do with our perception. It's to do with our understanding and wisdom. Up here is wisdom. And what I'm trying to share with you now is wisdom. This is a universal wisdom, and I'm sharing it in my own particular way. And I'm trying to share it in a way that integrates science with esoteric science. It should never be separate. This is metaphysics. But physics and metaphysics are the same thing. They have to be the same thing. We're all governed by one and one force, one and only one force. You see, there's only one field of ether. There's only one energy that comes out of this ether and goes back in again. There's two aspects of it. It comes out and goes back, but it's still only one energy, one field. And then there's only one particle that creates one material realm. There's only one material realm. However, it's infinite, but we're never going to get to the edge of it because it's infinite. So this thing is happening all over the universe, happening everywhere. This is going to happen on another planet. So you're going to get alien life forms, but there's still an alien life form is still going to do exactly this. It's still going to do exactly this. They're no different from us. You know, there's plenty of life on this earth we haven't seen. There are plenty of animals and creatures we haven't even seen on this earth, and we might see that and think, wow, an amazing creature. But you might, it could be a creature from another planet. You're still saying, wow, it's still the same. It's still the same. We haven't seen all the varieties of this, but all the varieties of this are going to be governed by phi, the mathematics. Remember, mathematics is the law. There is one and only one law of the universe, which is mathematics. And the mathematics of the physical universe is governed by phi, the golden ratio. And this is how we can understand everything. Right down to the subatomic, subatomic particles. A neutron is a subatomic particle. But there's nothing smaller. The neutron and the proton are the one and the same particle, the only one particle there is. And you see, this is the atom. The atom, again, is hydrogen, but the atom is a proton and an electron, but electron is just a bit of energy required to balance it. This is the atom. So here we've got an atom, but the soul, here's the soul, is called the Atma. The Atma, or the Atman. This is in Indian philosophy. Ancient Indian philosophy, the Atma, and there's the atom. They come from the same word. They come from the same word. So there is a singularity of consciousness, the Atma, and there is a singularity of matter, which is the neutron. But the singularity of matter is a singularity of gravity. It's a gravity, a point of inertia, being pulled in towards itself, but the wave is spinning round and around it and can't get in. It's a singularity of gravity, or a singularity of magnetism.